everyone. I'm Dr. Snehal Malakamir. I'm consultant clinical geneticist at Apollo Hospitals, Navi Mumbai. Clinical genetics is a specialty branch of medicine where it involves the diagnosis, management and counseling of people with genetic disorder or at increased risk of having genetic disease. Genetic diseases are usually caused by mutations in one gene or more than one gene, or they might be resulting into defects in chromosomes. The faculty of clinical genetics is rapidly expanding because we are getting more and more insights into the research and diagnosis, and there are emerging therapies which can precisely target the disease. So in genetics, we have involvement of multidisciplinary team, right from the basic clinician to specialties, and then involvement of the geneticist and the multidisciplinary team managing the genetic disease. The person with genetic disorder either gets the defective genes from one or both the parents, or it can be due to the faulty genes after the embryo is formed, which we call it as de novo disease. Usually these diseases are diagnosed right from a thorough clinical examination, a detailed family history, pedigree analysis, then an array of testing which to confirm that clinical diagnosis, and then comes the genetic testing. So it is a submergence of various steps towards confirming a genetic disease, and genetic test forms only a part of the genetic diagnosis. Now the genetic diagnosis is important because sometimes the disease is not sure, the disease is not completely manifesting. The biochemical test or the test which are used for clinical diagnosis confirmation, they may not give a complete result, and also the diagnosis confirms the disease, which helps in proper management because nowadays we are getting precise therapies for it. The genetic disease can be severe before birth or after birth. Before birth, what we call it as prenatal disorders, the disorders which manifest in utero with a stillbirth or a baby which has to be terminated because of multiple malformations, or birth defects which are diagnosed at birth. Sometimes the disease may be compatible with life. Sometimes the babies, they are born with defects and they have a difficult life ahead. Apart from this, the genetic disease can be milder also. Sometimes it may present later in childhood, like muscular dystrophies, like some neurological disorders, or sometimes it may be detected well into adulthood, like Huntington's disease. In all this spectrum of manifestations, we have to catch the disease earlier because sometimes earlier diagnosis prevents the complications, and we can manage the disease better with presently available treatments. So it all depends on suspicion of genetic disease. A doctor can suspect a genetic disease in the patient depending on some of the physical features, or if there is a family history of the similar disorder in the family, or if there is a screening test, like we have pregnancy tests where the screening indicates increased risk of genetic disorder, or newborn screening, or nowadays there are tests which themselves indicate that this is a genetic disorder at risk. So from all this, from the knowledge gathered from all these testings or the clinical information, then the doctor may refer the patient as a patient of genetic disease. So it not only involves pregnancy and fetal disorders or the pediatric disorders, and the myth that genetic disease always is associated with mental retardation or abnormality is also not true. Because many of the genetic disorders, they can only involve muscles, like in muscular dystrophies. They may be only in neurological disorders or neuropathies. Some of the genetic diseases, they also involve hematology, like aplastic anemia, thalassemia. Some of the diseases, they involve hepatic liver disorders. So all these disorders, they have specific treatments, and nowadays, because we have new drugs coming, pharmacogenomics coming, where we have to know the genetic profile of the patient so that we can decrease the severity of the drug effects. Also, we have treatments like liver transplants and cardiac transplant, where you have to confirm the disease. Unless it is confirmed, we cannot direct the patient for a specific therapy. So there are so many aspects of a genetic diagnosis and the management of genetic disease. So the patient referral for genetic consultation depends on this array of presenting symptoms of patients, depending on the aim of referring the patient, like if you have to confirm the disease which you have already diagnosed, or you have to screen and counsel the family of the patient who is at increased risk, or you have to prevent the disease in the next pregnancy, or the decision has to be taken in the current pregnancy and the pregnancy choices for future have to be made, or the diagnosis is helping for the better treatment of patient. Sometimes the treatment has to be tailored depending on the patient's diagnosis, and every patient is different even if the diagnosis is the same or the disorder is same. So every patient has to get the tailored treatment depending on the severity of the symptoms, the availability of the options to the patient, and financial state of the patient, and also the complications at that point of time. So all this combines the overview of how clinical genetics places itself in multiple disciplines of medicine. The treatment options of many genetic disorders are evolving, and we are battling with the treatment of genetic diseases. Few genetic disorders like metabolic disorders, they can be managed. Sometimes they can be treated with specific drugs, or they can be managed to prevent the complications and arrest the disease. But still many disorders, there is no specific treatment, and we have to rather manage complications and prevent the disease in the family members. Also, prenatal diagnosis and currently pre-implantation genetic diagnosis are the options present before the family to choose from in case the severity of the genetic disease is enough to have the disease presenting in the pregnancy. Diagnostic modalities. The genetic disease is not only being diagnosed on karyotype or few genes, but now we can cover up multiple genes in one testing. So the disease diagnosis is also expanded, the spectrum has expanded, and there are testings which are available apart from sequencing and multiple gene sequencing, which have to be applied depending on the diagnosis. So it is a time that we should recognize the significance of genetic diagnosis and importance of this specialty in every aspect of medicine. And in case of any queries, any referrals, you can walk into Apollo Hospital's genetic clinic or ask your doctor regarding more information about it. Thank you.